Welcome to the Red Fox Report, presented by Marist Center of Sports Communications. Tommy Armstrong here with Dan Olbach. A new season of Marist Sports is underway. Let's take a look at some of the early action.
And we start with Marist football, a new era as head coach Mike Willis' program debut against Georgetown, and early in the first quarter, redshirt sophomore Carter James gets his first collegiate touchdown of his career. Crunch time, though, in the second quarter. Marist up 10-7. Redshirt freshman Ronan Casanova stuffs the checkout attempt. First solo tackle of his collegiate career, and he finished with 4 total tackles. Late in the third, Georgetown picking up momentum. Senior Naeem Kearney waltzes back into the end zone. Second touchdown of the day and his 4th most, leading the Patriot League. 11-19 in the fourth after Georgetown's second consecutive touchdown. Arjona airs it out for Jackson Connors McCarthy. That's his longest catch of his collegiate career. He led the day with receiving yards and receptions. Marist unable to score in less than 2 minutes in some stormy weather. Mason Gudger jukes the first offender and gets the touchdown. Georgetown rushing attack dismantles Marist.
One of our guys, William Rosen, reported on the sidelines of the broadcast. Let's take a look at some further coverage.
Over the last week, I've had a chance to speak with new Marist head football coach Mike Willis about what it means for him to be part of this new organization. And he told me they're going to be running with a mantra this season. And that mantra is FPT. F for fast, P for physical, and T. They have to play together.
I spoke to Rob Scarlatta, and I asked him what he was going to say to his defense going into the half. He said, we're going to be okay. I'm not too worried about the defensive penalties. It happens. But he also said, you got to give Marist some credit. I also spoke to Coach Willis, and he told me they need to continue making each play stand for each play. They do not want one activity. They want each play to mean its own thing.
Marist men's soccer 0-3 on the year, coming off a shutout loss versus Cornell. Army 1-2-1, but a new goalie in net. 21st minute, game tied 0-0. A botched pass from Army. Morel gets the ball. He's going to look for his man, Chris Verhool, who hits it, oh no, off the top of the crossbar. In frustration, game stays 0-0. Another attempt for Army here. Jamie Lowell gets the block off, and Nick Sanchez gets the deflection here. Marist, Jamie Lowell gets one of his first 6 saves on the day. He might have had a shutout in this one, folks. 59th minute. Marist has possession in Army territory. Game still 0-0. Aiden Arbor crosses, ball finds Skylar Cunha, and that's in. Chris Verhool on his second attempt off the left post. That's his first collegiate goal of his career, and Marist takes their first lead of the season. Army's last chance to score, though. Lions get stuffed by Jamie Lowell. Marist wins.
Over to the women's side of soccer, Nicole Pacapelli looks to grab her first out-of-conference win as head coach against Navy. 15 minutes into the first half, throw-in for Navy to Mimi Abisham. Battle for position, sneaks one to Chiara Cosenza, who finesses a shot into the left corner, perfectly placed, and Navy takes an early 1-0 lead. Now at the end of the half, with 2 minutes remaining, Navy strips possession and has a lane available for Amanda Graziano to take a strike with the left foot into the right side of the net past the diving goalie. Navy takes a 2-goal lead despite being outshot at halftime. Into the second half, Marist corner kick cross finds Maylee McDermott on the opposite end, notching in both goals of the season for Marist and cutting the deficit to 1. Fast forward to 3.5 minutes left. Desperation time for the Red Foxes, unable to find the foot of Maya Reed as the naval blockade holds up the rest of the way, and Marist still searches for their first win.
That's all the time we have today. Alongside Tommy Armstrong, I'm Dan Olbach. We'll see you next time.